What's up guys, I'm Tommy Calloway. So my comparison the other day of the Viltrox EF-M2 and the Metabones Speed Booster was a little bit lacking in some areas, as some of you have pointed out, and I can appreciate that. So here is a more detailed review of the Viltrox EF-M2. Opening the box was a little bit nerve-wracking, as just a slight jiggle of the box made a very precarious sound, leading me to believe the lens elements had shattered in shipping. Turns out it was just a little screwdriver. Opening it, I found no shattered glass anywhere, but I did see what looked like cracks on the glass elements. Turns out it was just the reverse lens cap that Viltrox installed to play with our emotions, and the glass was fine. Upon further inspection, the Viltrox had a weird greasy smear on the rear lens element, and I needed to clean it off with a lens pen. All better. Perhaps it was like one of those anti-UV coatings that they put on in the factory, but it looked like a greasy fingerprint, so now it's gone. And you don't have to do it to yours if you get one. The construction is mostly solid metal and glass, except for a bit of plastic on the lens release lever, but I actually preferred this to the Metabones, and it was slightly easier to release from the body and also slightly easier to release lenses from the adapter than it was the Metabones. The lens gets pretty firmly snug on the adapter with only a tiny little bit of play, no more, in fact maybe even a little bit less than the Metabones, and the adapter fits extremely snugly onto the camera with no play at all. So the overall fit is, I would say, the same or better than the Metabones. Now, a tripod mount is annoying if you use a big tripod mounting plate because you need to take the whole thing apart to change from a native lens to an adapted lens. You can remove it, but will need to put it back on if you intend on using a heavy lens on a tripod for more than a quick snap, like the Sigma 18-35. When you're adjusting the aperture electronically, it works fine until you engage the manual aperture on the Viltrox EF-M2. At which point electronic aperture control no longer works and you must restart your camera to regain control of the electronic aperture. Now moving on to image quality. Now here are a few comparisons between the fantastic 12-60 Leica f2.8 to f4 against the now adapted Canon 50mm f1.4. Both of these shots are going to be taken at f4, so we can get a high quality comparison of some known good glass to an adapted set of known good glass. Now I know this isn't the same lens, and you would probably prefer that I use the Metabones and the Viltrox with the same lens, but I don't have that anymore. I had to give it back. If we zoom into 400%, we can get some good comparisons of image quality. The one on the right is going to be the glass using the adapter, and the one on the left is going to be the non-adapted glass. Vignetting doesn't look like it's a problem. I didn't see any on my 18-35 tests, but again, I don't have that lens anymore. So using the Canon 50mm f1.4 with the Viltrox EF-M2, you can get a 31mm f1 piece of glass, making bokeh and low light problems a thing of the past for the GH5. You can get that razor thin depth of field and you can shoot basically at night with all your Sony friends. So again, as my second video on this adapter, I definitely recommend it, and if you're considering it, just go ahead and buy one. If you can find one, because they are sold out everywhere. I will put links in the description of my video where you can find them, and I will try and keep them as up to date as possible, but this adapter does sell for around $200. Again, I bought mine for about $150 on eBay when they didn't really know what people were paying for them yet. They raised the prices and now they're all sold out. So if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you click any of the links in the description to get this adapter, it will help support my channel because they are affiliate links. Because that's how affiliate links work. And if you really like my content, you can find my Patreon link in the description of this video as well. Feel free to throw me a couple bucks every month. It will help me buy new pieces of equipment like this to review for you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Also, some of you have asked me for some sample footage from the Viltrox EF-M2 and the Canon 50mm f1.4. You can download that in the description of this video.